What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MikeJeezy here, coming at you with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. And in today's video, we'll be talking about the newly released Strength type banner, which you can see the image to the left there. I'll be talking about whether I think it's worth summoning on, talking about some of the pros and cons of the banner, and just kind of giving my review in general. So let's check out and see what the banner looks like. Alright, so those are still there. Not much time left. Alright, so recently we just had the Tech type banner, which I did a review on, and we just got the Strength one today, and I think in like 3 or 4 days we'll have the next one, which I think it's Int type. I'm not really sure. Again, we have the same deal where you can only summon once and get 4,000 Strength potential orbs, and these are some like the highlight units. We got this Hit, this Kaba, the family Kamehameha Goku, and the God Vegeta. Let's take a look at it from the scouter. Oh, and also it has the blue coins, just like the last one. So this Kaba, very similar to like the Tech TN. He's basically a support type unit for Super Strength type, giving Ki +3 and attack and defense +40%. And this Hit is basically very similar to the Kaba, but he's for Extreme type. And we have this God Vegeta. He's pretty good. Once he, Dokkan awakens, he's a. I've talked about it, in the past. Once he's Dokkan awakens, he provides Ki +3, 100%. So kind of like the Tech God Goku. They're kind of similar units, but he doesn't have a orb change or ceiling mechanic. I think he's just mostly, he's attack and defense 77%, medium chance to guard. So I think he's just kind of like a tanky unit. I don't use him too much on Super STR, but he's still a good option. And we have this family Kamehameha Goku that EZA's. I mean, he's a pretty good unit. I don't know if the Goten is featured. He's okay. He's not as good as the Goten, but he's a good option once he EZA's. Okay, yeah. So the Goten is on there. Talked a lot about him in the past. He changes physical type to rainbows. So for a second, I thought he just kind of randomly chose a color, kind of like the Attack God Goku, but I keep forgetting he only changes physical to rainbow. But he's a really good unit once he EZA's as well. Good linking partner with the LR Go Bros and fits well on a few different teams like Movie Heroes and Siblings Bond and Goku's family. Then we have this android, was it 21? Yeah, so she's an android category leader. I think she Dokkan awakens to, is it 150? Yeah, so Ki +3, 150. So she's a 150 lead for androids. I just recently pulled her on both my global accounts. I haven't used her a ton just because androids aren't like super big, not like one of the top tier categories, but I need to still run her. I'm still trying to beat the Extreme Strength SBR, and so she's one of the better units, and she has a 10% recovery each time you use a super, and she has immense damage multiplier, so that's pretty good. And finally we have this Majin Buu. He used to be like pretty terrible until his Dokkan Awakening. Once he's Dokkan Awakened, so let's see, he's a Strength type 70% lead, so not like super awesome. You're not really going to use him as like a lead, I don't think. Where he shines mostly is that he is a AOE unit, and he also changes int key to strength. So basically, like, I run him on my World Tournament team just to have like another AOE unit, and I would say like if you don't have, like, if you pull him, don't basically, I'm just saying like don't be disappointed because he's actually Dokkan Awakens to a pretty decent card. Obviously, if you have him rainbowed, you're not gonna want any more copies of him, but he certainly does Dokkan Awaken into a pretty viable card, at least for World Tournament. And World Tournament is it's just like a small component of Dokkan, but it's still, important to get, the stones and the various prizes that are associated with the World Tournament. So looking at this banner, alright, so it's pretty similar to, the Tech banner in terms of the layout. The one thing, one major difference is the amount and the quality of the LRs. So um, I looked on dbz.space, and these were the only 3 summonable LRs that I found on there. And I know the the LR Vegeta just came out, but I don't think that would be on here. I don't know for 100% fact, but considering the banner is still out, I highly doubt that you could pull the Vegeta on here. So I just put the 3 older strength type LR. So we got LR Beerus, who's, he's pretty good. Link him with the Tech Beerus and run him on Siblings Bond or movie bosses and stuff. He's pretty good. I have him on my alt account. I run it sometimes. The problem with my alt account is I don't have the GoPros, so I typically don't really use him that much, but he's good. I mean, he's good for on super strength as well. It's just hard. It's like his key links aren't the best, so he can struggle, and it's pretty hard to get his 18 key off on super strength unless you're running like these guys for support and stuff. We have this LR Trunks and Mai. I don't have any copies of him. I think he's a future or time travelers category lead. He's not I would say he's lower on the tier of summonable LRs. Then we have LR Broly, who's basically the king of World Tournament because of his AoE attacks, and he does so much damage that he really is the best. I think he's the best AoE unit for World Tournament, and you can get by without him. There's the more time elapses, the more AoE units you'll get, and you'll have kind of replacements for. But he's definitely the one that you want if you want to go through the World Tournament really fast. But he's not an absolute must. I mean, you can still get through the 30x without him. It just he makes your life a lot easier. So in terms of the banner, the units are okay. I would say the support units are fine. I don't have either of the support units, which is whatever. Running super strength or the strength type, mono strength type, I think there's so many good options now that even if I had the Kaba and I had to run super strength, I still don't know if he'd make the cut just because there's so many good super strength units. My extreme strength is a little bit lacking, but I mean, I might run this hit if I had him, but yeah, I'm not too sure. This God Vegeta, he's pretty good. He's fine. He's great. And I think she's okay. I mean, a good, Android lead, etc. And him as an AoE. So for me, I have, I'm going to talk about just for my perspective. So I have him, have her, have him, have him, have him, and I don't have the 2 support types, which even if I had, wouldn't serve to they would serve a purpose, but they're just not something that I'm not worth it's not worth chasing stones for, especially considering. So I have LR Broly, but I don't have either of these on this account. But again, even if I pulled them, it's not really elevating my box or anything like that. So in terms of for myself, this is an easy skip for me. So let's go back to the banner. So it's it still costs 50 stones. You're just getting the blue coins. Yeah, so I'm still sitting at 771 stones right now, but it's not. To me, this banner isn't worth it. Over time, all these banners are going to get a little bit better just because there will be more LRs, and they'll gradually upgrade the units that you see on here. If you're just starting out, similar to what I said with the tech type banner, I would still focus on the Goku and Vegeta banners before dipping into this one, unless you've pulled about half or more than half of the total featured units on each banner. It just while we still have the discounts, or not the discounts, but you still get the the free summon and the tickets and stuff, these 2 banners still have much more value and than this strength type banner. So The strength type banner, I would say it's okay. It's not as good as the tech one, which is why I'll summon on the tech one, but not this one, even if it's only the one time and stuff. When I pulled the LR Broly, I think I pulled it on like his actual banner and not this banner, so I don't know what like the rates are for the LRs, but yeah, in my opinion, just not worth summoning on. You may consider the int one. I forget what all the int type LRs there are. I'll break it down once we get to that point. But anyways, my recommendation is to skip this banner, hold on to your stones, or just keep going into the LR banners, because those are better quality than these. Anyways, thanks so much you guys for watching, and please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Have an awesome day. Bye.